All right, what is going on? What's happening? How is everybody doing today? My name is Chuck and welcome back to a brand new video. So today, ladies and gentlemen, here, since season 5 is officially here, we have the brand new EM2 assault rifle. And I pretty much level this thing all the way up to give you guys the best possible attachment and breakdown here for this AR. And I got a pretty cool reactive blueprint here as well to go with it. I'm going to keep it a stack with you guys and say this gun reminds me a lot of the C58. So if you guys are fans of the C58, this thing is going to hit really hard. It doesn't have a super fast fire rate, but it's going to be a lot more like the C58. So if you like that gun, you are for sure going to like this one, as this one hits incredibly hard. But before any farther into the video, make sure you guys go and drop a like the next 5 seconds for some good luck and hit that subscribe button with all notifications turned on, as I'm on the road to 800,000 subscribers, and a large percentage of you guys that watch these videos are not yet subscribed. So getting this here, these are going to be my attachments here on the EM2. First thing we happen to have on here is the agency suppressor for that sound suppression, vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, and effective damage range. This is the quintessential assault rifle suppressor. I even run the agency or the GRU on the SMGs just because that TTK nerf back in season 4 reloaded. But you're going to always want to run the agency on this thing. I just think it is by far the best attachment, in the suppressor category to run on the muzzle. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You just have to run the agency suppressor on this gun. For the barrel side of things, we have that 25.8 task force barrel for that increased bullet velocity, horizontal recoil control, effective damage range, and vertical recoil control. This is going to be much like any other of the Cold War ARs. You're probably going to want to run the task force exclusively on this thing, unless it comes out to the point where, people start running other stuff. I know on the FAR 83, people started running the Liberator barrel, but we don't have the Liberator barrel on this thing. We happen to have like the Ranger and the Takedown, and they're kind of similar, but to me, I really like the Task Force, and this thing can have some interesting recoil, much like the Tech 9. So if you can control the recoil, you're going to hit very hard. So it's kind of like the reoccurring theme. It's like guns hit hard, but they also have a decent bit of recoil. That's like, what they did, I guess, for this season. But overall, the task force is going to help you with that quite a bit. In the underbarrel section, we're running that field agent grip for that horizontal and vertical recoil control. I initially tried to run the SFOD speed grip because this actually came in the variant, and I was like, let me give it a shot. A lot of the other guns, you can deal with that recoil, but this one, you definitely need the field agent on this thing. For sure need the field agent. You guys should always be running this thing no matter what. That horizontal and vertical recoil is going to be a bit of a doozy if you don't happen to have this thing, so always run this. On the ammunition side of things, because this is like the C58, I figured, I was like, okay, I don't need a Stenag 50 round magazine, so you guys can definitely run the Stenag 50 round magazine, as it also does go with this pretty cool reactive blueprint. But I found that I wanted a tad bit more mobility, and I didn't want to be so slow, so I ended up throwing on the 40 round magazine. And because this thing doesn't happen to have, that much of a high fire rate, you guys can definitely get away with running the 40 on this, as it does come with 20 round stock. I'm pretty thankful it's not like the Odin where it has 20 rounds and it fires incredibly slow and you can only bump it up to 30. This thing you can actually get 40 and 50, so you can definitely run 40 or 50. It's just kind of up to you, but for me personally, I ran the 40 and I found that to be really good. And then to finish off this build here, we had the Axle Arms 3x scope. Absolutely love the Axle Arms on all the Cold War assault rifles. This definitely works very well for this gun in particular as well, so you guys should be entirely pleased with this build here. This is a really awesome DLC weapon, much like the Tech 9 is. If you guys haven't seen the Tech 9, go check out that video as well after this one. But I got some pretty awesome gameplay here with this thing. You guys can see that it does beam people at range, which is definitely really good.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns some redeployment.
Oh, my friend. Hey, you picked the wrong thing to pick up. That EM1 is just, it is not it. Wait, my teammate already died? Went to gulag. Came back and died again? Both?
You're all that's left. Get it done.
Oh, Lord.
Losing ground.
Wow. You're really hiding in the corner like that. Hey, don't get me caught up in here. All right, you know what, teammate? Oh, they end up leaving. I was about to say, hey, maybe I can go get them, but they just, they did the digital on me. All right, I got myself a UAV.
I need
I'm gonna call that in.
UAV entering
There's a few people around me. Thank you.
The
advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Gas is closing in. Relocating to the safe zone.
Let's see. Let me reload. Is his teammate still there? He may have got picked off as well. You know, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know if people are gonna be down in this general direction. Okay, maybe so.
I need recon on my position.
UAV entering the AO.
You really drop in on me like this? No. There's a lot of dudes up in here.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Ooh. How many more over here?
Losing ground.
No, what? Dude, he gets no flinch. No flinch. Yeah, all right. Bullshit.
Watch your six.
Man.
Enemy movement!
On me.
Here we go, teammate. Yeah, finish that off. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'll take that AMP. We just gotta like try to do our best to stay alive here.
Hostile dropping into the area.
I'm gonna get that just in case, because someone's bound to die. Like, you get bounties on Rebirth, not because you're gonna intentionally go for the bounty, but just because you know that the bounty's gonna die. So it's like, you might as well just get it anyways, just to get some like free cash money. You know what I'm saying? And I like UAV money. Yeah, okay. Lodi's what over there? Alright. We will go back over here. What type of shenanigans is this?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Enemy movement!
Sorry. Oh. Thank you for that one. Need that big W. There's a couple guys. He's like directly below me. He's running around.
An enemy team is. Enemy dropping into the AO. There's a shell break at the gulag. You've got incoming. Bounty target is down. Well done. They have me sighted.
Good to go.
Heads up. Combatants are redeploying to the AO.
Wait, I just realized this is also my bounty. Wasn't paying attention to this for a while.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Losing ground.
I could really use a UAV.
Teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns the redeployment.
Wait. There's two helis going at it.
Everyone in the safe zone. Requesting recon.
UAV entering the AO.
I wonder if he saw me. He did now.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment. You're safe. You lost the enemy trackers.
Got a few guys kind of.
Final deployment is loading up. Finish the
I think they
fight.
got to be over there.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Teammate redeploying to the AO.
Repositioning.
Teammate redeploying to the AO.
Care package spotted.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Sorry about that. All right.
Requesting recon.
UAV entering
Nice.
the
This
AO.
kid's probably camping up top. Teammate, Loki, almost just started spazzing out on you.
Enemy movement!
Got that.
Wow.
Gas is inbound.
Be advised, UAV.
You tell me they're all down there?
RTB for resupply.
Well, we got him. All
Requesting
right, let's call this
recon.
other UAV in.
UAV entering
He was camping
the AO.
down there. As I say, there's no shot. Oh. Yeah, they're camping rat. Camping top rat.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Way down there.
Target right here.
We're gonna get a little bit more leverage. These kids.
Closing in. Relocating the safe
I mean,
zone.
it's all good. Who you firing at? Oh my god.
10 to go. You can win this.
Are you? What?
Taking hits.
My teammate has 0 kills. I'm chalking it, dude. I'm done for tonight. I'm done.